Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Commander's Crypt. And when I say that, I mean that. If you're a subscriber, if you're watching, if you play Commander, you are my friend. We just haven't met yet. Here at the Commander's Crypt, we've got a saying: we don't want to just be another Commander channel. We want to be a Commander community. And I love making these videos, and I love that people are watching them. We're a fast-growing channel. We've broke 4,000 subscriptions in 4 months. And we want to continue to do this. I really love this game. I love making these videos. And I hope you enjoy them as well. Today we're going to talk about 20 cards, foils that you should pick up right now. There's some massive price drops on some very powerful cards going on right now. And I couldn't believe it. When I started checking into this, I couldn't believe the prices that I was seeing, and I picked up a bunch of them. And because I've got a pretty good track record of picking up cards that then go up in value. And this is not rocket science. We're talking about foils here of very powerful cards, and you can never go wrong with foils. In the past, I've gone to stores and picked up, their dollar foils, and after a couple years, they've turned out to be worth a nice chunk of change. At least doubling, sometimes 5 times or more their value of what I bought them for. So I love foils. Everybody loves foils. And there are a lot of foils out there of very powerful cards for very good prices. So without further ado, we'll get into it. The first card I'd like to talk about is Impervious Great Worm. He is a massive creature. 3 green and 7. He's a 16/16 indestructible. He has Convoke. Your creatures can help cast the spell. Each creature you tap while casting the spell pays for 1 or 1 mana of that creature's color. So this card's been out since July of 2021, and he did hit close to $10 at one time, March of 22 of this year, I guess, when everybody heard that he was going to be in the set. He popped up, but then he would drop back down to $5. But we're talking about a very fantastic card here. And I just picked up a foil of this guy for $2.88. So if you're a big Green Stompy fan, you can't go wrong with that. That's a pretty good price for this card. And that's not even the best. Wait till you see what else we've got. Dragon Arch, another fantastic card. At one time in September of 21, spiked to $8. It was around $5 now. Dragon Arch is an artifact for 5. To tap it, put a multicolored creature card from your hand into play. This is another portal. Anybody knows me knows I love portals. I love them. I love the Quicksilver Amulet. I like the Thran's Temporal Gateway. I love them all. This one's a little bit harder to work with, but if you've got a Scion of the Dragon deck, it would work well in that deck. But anyway, I just picked up a foil of this for $1.45. This is an older card. This has been around since Invasion Block, early 2000s. Foils for these go for $25. So now you have an opportunity to get a foil of this for less than $2. Very good card. We've got some better cards in this list here. Blood Artist. Foils for this guy go for $19. You can pick these up for about $4, $3. I just picked up a Extended Art Blood Artist for $4.80, less than $5. Very fantastic card for Aristocrats build. It's a very, very strong card. And, less than $5 for the extended foil is a good deal, in my opinion. If you wanted to get a foil of this before Double Masters came out, you're looking at $20. So if you're looking to foil out your vampire deck, or you get these because you think they'll go up in value, then I think that's a very good deal. Next is Master of Cruelties, a very fantastic card. Foils for this guy go for $35 to $45. The regular card spiked up to $20 back in July of 2021. Master of Cruelties is Rakdos in 3, first strike, death touch. Master of Cruelties can only attack alone. When he attacks a player and isn't blocked, that player's life total becomes 1. Master of Cruelty assigns no combat damage this combat. Very strong card. Master of Cruelties is kind of legendary in Kalia decks. I've one-shotted people with this before, and when you do that, you'll never hear the end of it. Your friends will remind you that you did that, years afterwards. But anyway, Master of Cruelties foils, I bought 2 of them. I bought one for $6.65 and another for $6.85. I think that's a fantastic price for these cards. You can't go wrong with foils. I'm no financial expert advisor, but you can't go wrong with getting a very strong card like this for $6 in foil. Next is Conqueror's Flail, another good example. These cards were going in the $35 range just last year, around July 2021. Conqueror's Flail says 2 artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each color among permanents you control. As long as the flail is attached to a creature, your opponents can't cast spells during your turn. See, that's where it is right there. Equipped 2, very strong. Nobody can cast spells during your turn. That means no counter spells. I just picked up a Conqueror's Flail foil for $7. I think that's a fantastic deal. When the regular Conqueror's Flail just last month was going for $20. So some very huge dips in the market with this set, and I think there's a lot of opportunities for you guys to get out there and pick up some really good deals. Another very good deal I picked up is Nim Deathmantle. Again, it's an equipment for 2. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has Intimidate, and is a black zombie. Whenever a non-token creature is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, you may pay 4. If you do, return that card to the battlefield and attach Nim Deathmantle to it, equip 4. Okay, so we all know this is a combo enabler, and the regular Nim Deathmantles go for $11. Foils for $40. I just picked up one for $3. Foil. Nim Deathmantle. So some very fantastic deals to be had out there. Powerful cards. These ain't just, regular $1 or $5 bulk foils. These are very fantastic, powerful combo enablers for $3 in the foil. Next is Dark Steel Plate. It's also an equipment 3. It's indestructible. Equipped creature is indestructible. Equip 2. Foils for this go for $40. These are going for about $15 regular. I just picked up a Dark Steel Plate foil for $8.50. Fantastic deal. Next is Weathered Wayfarer. Now, this is an old card. It's been reprinted a lot. Early 2000s, this card came out. I've been talking about this card for a long time. Weathered Wayfarer is a fantastic card. Foils for this, but again, they're 20 years old, go for about $67. This card goes for $10 regularly. He's 1 white, and he says he's a human nomad cleric. He says for 1 white and tap him, search your library for a land card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your library. Play this ability only if an opponent controls more lands than you. That's any land. That's not just plains or basic lands. That's any land. Very, very, very strong card. Like I said, they're going for about $10. I just picked up a Weathered Wayfarer foil for $5.35. Very strong, very good card. I would, in my humble opinion, if I were you guys, I'd start looking around out there. There's a lot of good deals going on right now for these cards. Next one's going to be Lloyd, all null and void. Lord of Extinction. Okay, so these cards are going for about $11 or $12. Foils, $18. I just bought a Lord of Extinction for Extinction, giggity. Lord of Extinction for $4.59. Very strong card. He's black and green and 3. The Lord's power and toughness are each equal to the number of cards in all graveyards. Very, very strong. I would check into them. Next is Panharmonicon. This is an $8 to $9 card on its own. Foils go for about $12.50. And it's from the Kaladesh block. And it's everyone knows about Panharmonicon. 4 colorless artifact. If an artifact or creature entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. I just picked up a foil Panharmonicon for $5.63. Very, very good card. I can't believe some of the deals that's going on with this. Next is 1,000-Year Storm. That's red, blue, and 4 enchantment. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, copy it for each other instant and sorcery spell you've cast before it this turn. You may choose new targets for the copies. This is also a $10 card. Foils going for $15. I just picked up a foil of this for $3.50. I would check into these. I just couldn't believe it. There's a lot of fantastic deals going on right now, and they're not going to last. When I was picking these up, these were the low-lying fruit. These were the cheapest, and then after that, they were more expensive. So what I'm getting at is this: guys like me are going to swoop in there and start picking them up while they're cheaper, and so then the guys with the cheaper prices, they're going to be gone, and they're going to keep creeping up in price as people start gobbling them up. So get out there and check it. Next is Supreme Verdict. Supreme Verdict can't be countered. It is a Wrath. Sorcery. Green. That's green. That's not green. Okay, let's try this again. Supreme Verdict. Blue, 2 white, and 1. It can't be countered. Destroy all creatures. That is a $10 to $12 card. Foils going for $16. I just picked up a Supreme Verdict foil for $4.50. Go check it. Go get them. Next card I'd like to talk about is going to be Muldrotha. Muldrotha, very, very strong card. Very, very good commander. I just picked up a Muldrotha. I picked up 2 of them. $5 and $5.50 is what I got those for. I'm pretty happy about that. And like I said, these are the low-lying fruit. These are the ones that, were the cheapest. And then after that, they get more expensive. Very, very, very good card. Everybody knows about Muldrotha. Allows you to cast and play things out of your graveyard. Very strong commander. Next is Yahenni, Undying Partisan. Very, very fantastic card. I was looking years ago to get some foils of these to put in my vampire deck. I was foiling out my Edgar Markov deck, and they were so pricey at the time that I did not get one. So I was super happy and surprised to see that A, Yahenni had been reprinted, and B, that I could get him for $4. I got a foil Yahenni, Undying Partisan for $4. He says 1 black and 2 haste. Whenever a creature an opponent control dies, put a +1 counter on Yahenni Undying Partisan. Sacrifice another creature. Yahenni gains indestructible until end of turn. So he's a sack outlet. Very, 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 very good card. $4. $4 Yahenni foils. I just can't believe it. Next card we're going to talk about is Hardened Scales. I picked up a extended foil for $8. Just because it was a prettier card in my opinion. Next, I picked up a Drogskol Reaver for $5.60 foil, etched foil. Drogskol Reaver is a combo enabler, and so I picked one of those up. I also got a Uril. I'm just going to call it Uril. I picked up an Uril for $8 in the foil variety. The Miststalker, very, very, very good card, very strong. You know, again, these are cards that in the past I've looked to pick up in foil, and just decided against it because it was just too much. But now, so I'm like a kid in a candy store. I'm just picking these things up left and right because I have been wanting to get these for years. Uril the Miststalker makes a fantastic commander, hexproof. He gets +2/+2 for each aura attached to him. He's already a 5/5. Next, we're going to talk about Skullbriar. I picked up a Skullbriar for $2.85. Again, another very strong card. You can't go wrong with this. Skullbriar says 1 black and green haste. Whenever Skullbriar the Walking Grave deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Counters remain on Skullbriar as it moves to any zone other than a player's hand or library. So, you play him as your commander, and he just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So, another very fantastic card. Next card we're going to talk about is Doran the Siege Tower. I picked up foils of him. This is an old card, early 2000s. I have Doran the Siege Tower in my life decks. I have a deck that makes infinite life second or third turn, and he fits in it very well. I picked up foils of Doran for $1.70. Next card we're going to talk about is Eruri. I picked up Eruri for $4.50 in the foil. Eruri Claw of Progress. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I just went crazy. I bought like 20 of them. But, when you're picking them up for just a couple $3, it's not so bad. Eruri Claw of Progress is 1 blue, green, and 2. Legendary creature, Phyrexian Elf Warrior. Whenever a creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, you get an experience counter. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put X +1 counters on another target creature you control, where X is the number of experience counters you have. Very, very good card. $4.50 for the foils. Beautiful. Beautiful foils, too. Next we're going to talk about is Venser. I just picked up a Venser etched foil for $5. Very, very fantastic card. I also picked up a Teriel. If you go watch my 15 best angels in Commander, I talked about her. I got a fetched foil of Teriel for $3.80. Teriel, Reckoner of Souls. Very fantastic card. What she does is she's a 4/7 vigilance. She's got a big butt. And you know me, I like them angels with the big butts. She's Mardu and 4, Flying Vigilance, 4/7 creature. huge defense. So you can attack with her, block with her, and then before it gets to your turn, tap her, choose a creature card at random from target opponent's graveyard, put that card onto the battlefield under your control. So she's a force multiplier. I use her in my Kalia deck to help build me blockers while I'm swinging out at people. And last card we're going to talk about today is going to be Arjun, the Shifting Flame. I picked up an etched foil of this guy for $3.55. Arjun, the Shifting Flame, he's Izzet in 4. Sphinx Wizard flying. Whenever you cast a spell, put the cards in your hand on the bottom of your library in any order, then draw that many cards. So he works well in decks that need you to draw. He would work well in Shabraz, the shark deck. So very, very good cards. Go check them out. These are, that was 20 cards right there for just a couple dollars. Very, very strong cards that you should pick up right now that are very, very cheap, just a couple dollars in some cases. So that's it. I'm going to get on out of here. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you like my video. Please like and subscribe. I really love making these videos. Oh, you know what? I forgot. We have got a contest. Yes. I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video. I've got a contest going on. I'm giving away a Party Time deck from the last pre-con set. Yes. So what's going to happen is for the next month, anyone that likes and or subscribes and comments on all my videos that I make from now until the end of August will get put in a drawing to get a free Party Time Commander deck, all 100 cards. So if you like what we're doing over here, we're going to start with the contest now. I've been talking about it for a while, and we're going to start doing it. We've got, the numbers are up now, and we're going to start running with the contest. So there you go. Free Party Time deck to the lucky winner. That's all you got to do. So that's it. We're going to get on out of here. This was the Commander's Crypt in New Orleans, and we bid you a grand farewell.